Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel, welcome to another video. So today I'm in my dressing room. I don't know what the lighting's like. I'm gonna actually flip the viewfinder because I'm just gonna keep checking that I'm in focus and stuff, but I'm just gonna hope and pray, and I might check every so often. But if not, I'm just gonna constantly be looking to the right. So yeah, in my dressing room because I am gonna do my makeup. I put on my Instagram that I wanted to do a Q&A. I've not actually done a Q&A on this channel before. I do quite a few little question boxes on Instagram here and there, but I haven't done one of them in a while either, so I thought let's save the Instagram Q&A, let's bring it over to YouTube. You can obviously say a lot more on YouTube and go into more depth, and like I always say, I think on YouTube you get to see someone's personality more. That's what I like about it. I love watching Q&As, but I did think I'd actually feel more comfortable doing something at the same time, and I love get ready with me. Don't think I'll ever do like makeup based videos on here unless it's like a get ready with me or in a vlog or something. I love makeup, but I'm definitely not a makeup artist, but I do get questions quite a bit about my makeup, so I thought why not combine. We can get chatty as that we're getting ready. You can put me on in the background, just listen to me waffle, chew your ear off. But yeah, I've got a few new products and I want to try them out anyway. So let's have a girls' night, or a girls' morning when you watch this. Actually, I was going to go get a glass of wine. Let me go get a drink. Okay, that's better. Cheers. I said I was going to get a glass of wine. I've actually got a bottle of beer. This might not even be a question. I've not looked at the questions, but I'm a beer girl through and through. Love a beer. And I just dropped on some gold hoops because I felt a little bit naked without my hoops. Right, so do makeup whilst talking. Do makeup whilst talking. Also, really quickly, let's run through the problems. My window's open because I'm so hot, live in a flat, very hot. So if you can hear cars, sorry. And also it's a really weird time in the evening where it's getting a little bit dark. I've got the ring light on, so the lighting's probably going to be like playing around a little bit. But like I said, I've got to put the viewfinder away, otherwise I'll just keep checking everything's okay and then I'll just look like I'm looking all over the place. But I've not looked at the questions yet. I'll start my face, otherwise we'll never get started. And then I'll start to go through. I'm just going in with some Fenty Skin Hydra Visor Moisturiser. This is factor 30. Like I said, it's the evening. I'm not actually going anywhere. I just thought, why the hell not? Put some makeup on. But I always say I like a moisturiser with an SPF in, or if it doesn't have an SPF, then put SPF underneath. But this one's really nice, really lightweight. And it smells really good. I love Fenty. I'm a big fan of Fenty Skin and Fenty makeup. Right, so there's a lot of questions. I'm going to randomly pick, or I'm going to just kind of go by the ones that are asked the most. But I'm also going to keep it quite random. I'm actually going to put a little bit of this on as well. I really like this. This is Day Glow by Tanologist. It's got like a little tint of self-tan in it, but it's so subtle where you can literally put it on every day. But yeah. Just feel like keeps me shining. Okay, so I'm going in with MAC Face and Body in the shade C4. This is my favourite, it's so lightweight. And first question is, how did you become an influencer? Did you work at the same time when you started? So I started out on YouTube, in case anyone is new here. Also, I said this in my last vlog, but if you have been watching me since I first started on YouTube, which is like 4 or 5 years ago now, you probably would have heard all this before. So I'm going to try and skim over some things, but also explain in case there are new people that have no idea what is going on. So I started on YouTube as a duo about 4.5 years ago whilst I was at university, and I had a job up until about 2 years into YouTube. So I started when I was 19. I'm now 24. And I think I was a lifeguard, and I say I think because they were at the same place, but lifeguard and swimming teacher, but I stopped lifeguarding earlier because swimming teacher was better pay, and I'm pretty sure I carried on teaching until I was about 21. So yeah, to answer that, I did still have a job for 2 years, and also I was at uni, so there was a lot going on. It wasn't as straightforward as I want to be an influencer, become an influencer the next day and drop everything else. Also, when I started, there wasn't really the influencer term. It was like you're a YouTuber or you do Instagram. Well, I don't think there was I never called myself an influencer back then. So I got some new colour correctors from NARS. I used to always wear colour correctors on my dark circles. I used to use the LA Girl Pro Coverage concealers, the more pinky colour. There was literally just one pinky one and I loved it, but the last time it ran out I just never got a new one, so I'm excited. I've never tried these, but it looks the same kind of colour. They might actually be a touch too light, but I swear by colour correctors I think they're so good. They really do counteract the dark circles if you have any, which I do. Are you enjoying working on your own? You are smashing it. Love your YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Do you know what? I actually am really enjoying it. I've really had to find myself the last few months, and I think it's actually been a challenge, but a really good challenge. I was so used to doing everything as a pair, obviously a duo. I guess in a way it was like a relationship. Say you grow up in one solid relationship and then it just ends. I think you would kind of be starting fresh in a way. Like, I just had to relearn to do everything I was doing but on my own, and that might sound really dramatic to some people, but we really did do everything together. Like, it wasn't just on YouTube for show, it was, we were glued together. So yeah, it was just adjusting, and I do think it's done me the world of good, to be honest. And I don't mean that in a horrible way, I mean that for like my own self-growth. But no, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I feel like there's loads of new opportunities for me at the moment. It's just opened new doors. I'm excited to see what's to come as well. And also, me being excited about a new journey doesn't mean like I regret anything and didn't enjoy my YouTube experience beforehand. It's just like I say, this is new and I am enjoying it. I am using the Giorgio Armani concealer. I talk about this all the time on Instagram. I love this. Giorgio Armani products obviously are a little bit more pricey, but I do think they last a really long time. Also, not an ad, but look fantastic. I do have a discount code, which is SydneyLF. I'll link all the products. Oh, I just see a spider fall down from my window. Go away. I'll link all of the products I use in the description anyway, but yeah, a lot of these, unless I say, are products that I use every single day, absolutely swear by, and yeah, love this so much. I think it's called the Power Play, but like I said, I'll link it. Right, so I feel like it's really obvious, but a lot of these questions are about me and Elle and what happened and being a duo and everything, and a massive part of me is like, don't answer them. I don't want to be discussing her and our situation, but at the same time I feel like it's silly to do a Q&A and ask people for questions and almost waste people's time and not answer what people are asking, which it mainly is questions about that. I do think it's one of the things, it's like when you go through a breakup, anything that's like public, people want to know, and I get that. I'm a nosy person, I understand, but at the same time it's like real people's lives. As I go through, I'll touch on a couple things, but nothing I say is like dragging her, shading her. Everything is like my truth and how I feel, and yeah, just so everyone's aware. Will Cass be moving in with you soon? So if you're new here, Cass is my boyfriend, Mr. Cassius. No, I don't, we've not discussed. I did always make jokes and I said like, oh, I bet I'll last 10 minutes when I move and he'll be moving in. But I do think we have a really good balance where he still works where he grew up, and where I live, I actually live quite far away from him. I live like an hour away. So it's not as easy as me being like, oh, I really want you to move in, because he'd essentially have to like change his whole life, which I do not want. And the whole point of me moving out on my own was to experience the whole like living on my own, growing as a person. I see it as this is my time to be really, really selfish. And I know obviously in the future, as soon as I make that plunge and live with another human being, it's not just me. It's that sounds really bad, doesn't it? But do you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'm excited to live with him at some point, but we've got it good at the moment. He's here a fair bit when he's not at work, and then when he is at work, I think it's good to miss someone. It's like absence makes the heart grow fonder, and there's no rush. We are still very young. It might be that when we are ready to live together, we buy somewhere together, you know? We literally haven't really discussed it, but when I know, when he knows, when we know, I will tell you. Going in with the Laura Mercier setting powder, and I just used the Chubby Stick by Clinique for contour, but I actually go in with quite a few different things for contour because I do like to look super duper bronzy. Bit early, but do you think you're going to do Vlogmas? Who knows? I love Vlogmas so much, but obviously I've never tried it on my own, so it might be a complete myth. I might find it super duper easy. Who knows? I don't know. I think I can tell you I'll do some form of Vlogmas. I probably won't do every day because I just don't think I'm that much of an exciting human being, but maybe like every like 3 days. So like so I'll vlog every day but sections, and then every 3rd day maybe. We'll see. When I'm leading up to it, who knows, might have a change of heart. My life might be so exciting and I might be like, guys, you got to vlog every day. I'm now using the Refire bronzer in the shade Tan. I love this. These products are from Jess Hunt's makeup brand. She has absolutely smashed it. The products are so nice. I use this so much I've actually broke the lid. So yeah, that's a problem. What is your signature scent / perfume? Right, well, I really wish I was that person where I walked in a room and people were like, that's Sid, like that's her smell. Which I do feel like I did have a couple years ago, but it's like anything, you get used to the smell and I think you end up like stop smelling it, if that makes sense. Like you stop, like you lose the, do you know what I mean? You know, you can't smell your own scent. Everyone has that like home scent. It used to be Mancera Roses Greedy, which is available at Selfridges, which no one had ever heard of, and I really loved that, and I still love that perfume. I've got my perfumes behind me on like little life hack, a Lazy Susan. So I love that. That's such a like unique smell. Cloud, Ariana. It's so true what they say. It is one of the best scents in the whole world. Like if you just don't know what perfume to wear, that is just perfect. And my boyfriend always compliments that one the most, and it's probably like my cheapest perfume, so that's always an easy one. No, I don't know. So if you've got any good perfumes, let me know because I really want to have a new smell. Oh, I love Molecules #1. CC Clark was wearing it a lot in Ibiza, and then I saw Sarah Ashcroft was raving about it, and I was like, okay, I need this. So I got that recently and I really, really like that. That's really nice mixed with other perfumes, which I never thought to do, but now I mix perfumes and I really enjoy that as well. Which year / age was your best yet? Ooh. Do you know what? You're gonna think I'm lying, but I think 24 is gonna be it. I've been 24 for like 2 months now, and Molly always used to joke, my best friend, she used to say, I feel like 24 is going to be good, and she's actually a year younger than me, so she's not going to be 24 for a while. And we always used to say like, what do you mean? She was like, I just have a gut feeling 24 is going to be really good. And obviously 24 is a whole new chapter for me, like as in every aspect. New home, I see it as a new career, everything. And I don't want to jinx it, but I'm thoroughly enjoying 24. So cheers to 24. This is going to be the best year. I'm manifesting it. Just brushing through my brows. I keep my brows super natural. I've not actually had my brows done in so long, but I'm really scared to go back to getting them done because I feel like I got used to like the COVID brow of like the overgrown bushy look, so I'm scared to look all in place. Do you know what I mean? So I literally just brush through with Benefit Gimme Brow. I don't even know. Oh, this is shade 4, which is quite dark actually. I normally have 3. Is this the beginning of a family channel? No. This is not the beginning of a family channel. Gun to head, blonde or brunette? I think brunette. I am actually, by the time this is up, I think I'm going a little bit blonder. I want to push my balayage a little bit further because it was a super subtle balayage. I don't think I realised how dark my hair actually was, but yeah, we're working with L'Oreal as a dream, and I kind of let them take the reins. But I was looking at old pictures the other day, and I do really like my hair like really, really dark, which for years I didn't think I suited, and I always had bleach blonde hair. If you were around when I was bleach blonde, you are an OG. But it's hard keeping up with blonde when you're naturally brunette. Who is your favourite YouTuber? Okay, so I don't normally have like a favourite, but I feel like I do actually have a favourite now. Like there's one person if I see she uploads, like I'll kind of stop what I'm doing to watch. I really, really like her. I've mentioned it before, but Jessica Stockstill. She's an American YouTuber. She's just had a baby and I don't know what it is. I've stopped my makeup now, haven't I? Because I've been chatting away. She actually got married on my birthday last year as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I feel like we're like spiritually aligned or something. But if you guys know anyone that makes similar kind of content to her, like super chilled vlogs, I just love that. 3 things that you love about yourself. Oh, this is good. We should all stop every so often and say 3 things that we love about ourselves. I think it's really healthy. So off the top of my head, without thinking too deep, I love how loyal I am. I'm so loyal. Like sometimes it does me no good how loyal I am. I feel like I work extremely hard. I've got really good work ethic. As in, like, I know what I want and I will achieve it. Like, if you tell me no, it will probably make me want to do it more, which is good. And 3rd thing, I don't know if I was supposed to pick characteristics or like appearance, but I picked all characteristics. My next thing I'd say, my 3rd thing, is I guess how I think I'm very caring and I like to go above and beyond for people. Like, as in, if it's a birthday, I want to make that person feel like it's going to be their last birthday. I just like to just spoil people rotten in my life, which I'm not saying that's how it has to be done, but even if that means like I spend the whole night blowing up balloons myself so the room is filled, like it doesn't mean there's money involved with that. I just mean like I want that person to know that they're special, whether it be family, boyfriend, best friend, you know. I feel like I'm a overachiever in that sense. Using my trusty Giorgio Armani mascara. I've got so many people on this mascara. Again, it's Giorgio Armani, so it is not cheap, but I don't think I've bought another one of these for like 6-7 months, so for me it's worth it. Eyeliner. I feel like eyeliner is my signature. I was talking to Molly about this last night actually. How long have you been with your boyfriend? So we've been together, sorry, I'm gonna have to concentrate a little bit. Well, I don't, I feel like I can brag here. Eyeliner takes me like 2 minutes. 1 second, let me just concentrate for the flick. See, that's pretty much it. We've been together about 18 months, so in November we will have been together for 2 years. Right, let me just finish the other one. So yeah, I'm going to touch on a couple of these questions regarding myself and Elle. Like I said, this isn't me bashing, and they do make me quite uncomfortable talking about them, to be honest, but I actually have nothing to hide, and I do feel like one day I probably will sit down and I will talk through what happened, more as like a learning curve and a learning experience for people. There's a lot I've learned, which I could even say now, like, don't mix business with pleasure. Like, it's amazing to work with your best friend, but I do feel like it's one of them things where sometimes things are too good to be true and things can end in tears. I can't open this lip liner. God, look at me being so daring and trying a new lip liner for this video. I'm using the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Pinky Brown. So a lot of the main questions are, do you speak to Elle at all? And no, I don't speak to Elle at all. Another one is it awkward living in the same apartment block? Yes and no. It's one of them. I always say when my door's closed, I could be anywhere in the world. But yeah, it's not ideal. I would say this whole thing will definitely impact how long I stay here. It won't make me move away, but at the same time it would be a factor of when I do come to move. It will be on the list of pros to move. Again, I feel like I just constantly saying like this is not a dig, but it's just like, do you want to bump into someone that you don't talk to anymore? I don't think anyone would. And yes, I get this all the time. Do we bump into each other? Yes, we do. We do bump into each other on the odd occasion. It is what it is. Do you think you and Elle will ever get close again? I don't think so. I mean, never say never, but you know when it gets to a point where too much has been said, there's too much hurt. Personally, I don't know if I can come back from the things that have happened. I'm not trying to play a victim, I'm just being honest that like the first 6 months of this year was hell for me. I feel like I covered it really well, and I don't know, I think people forget like I have lost my best friend, and I put on a brave face and I go about my day and I'm smiling and stuff, but it's still like I said in my first video coming back, it's like grieving, but you got to know your worth and just know like when it's time to let go. I think that is the best way I can say it. Was it a mutual decision to stop YouTube? I would have never stopped YouTube, period. That's why I'm back. So, but anyway, that's enough for them questions. Like I said, I probably will talk about it one day. It's something I'm still trying to get over and come to terms with. But like I said, I just want to say like know your worth, and there comes a time where you have to put yourself first and your happiness first and stand up for things that you feel are right. Things will always get twisted online, but I'm happy to tell the story one day, but right now I just don't feel like it's necessary. I wouldn't ever want it to seem like I'm just telling the story for like clout. Like I said, I would just want to advise people and friendships and red flags to look out for. And also with the story I think comes a lot of learning about self-growth and self-love and knowing right from wrong. I'm going to end on a high. I'm going to end on one more, and I'm going to do what are your personal goals for the next 5 years. Honey, you are glowing. Thank you, that is very kind. I must say, I just want to thank everyone that does follow me and support me. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I really am trying to show the side of me that maybe you didn't see on YouTube before, and parts of my life that you didn't get to see. So yeah, I feel like we're building a good connection and I really like it, and I like starting from fresh. I feel like I got rid of all the negative people that followed just to follow and just to criticize, you know. Now I feel like there's a fresh, new, loyal audience, and I really like it. I love you guys. But my goals, oh, I don't know, just to mainly be happy and healthy. They're my always the top of my list. Be true to me, be my own boss. I've got something up my sleeve which I'm not going to say yet, but there has been the odd little sneak peek which you guys wouldn't have even known yet. But that's coming. I just really want to keep enjoying the journey that I'm on. I really wanted to fall back in love with my job, and I feel like I have by coming on this new journey. I feel like I said a lot of this on my recent Pretty Little Thing podcast, but it's so crazy how something can impact your life and you think it could be the worst thing in the world, but you can come out the other side and be glowing. Like honestly, when I'm not even just saying this to like blow my own trumpet, but the amount of people that literally like your happiness is radiating, like I've just really tried to turn the biggest negative into the biggest positive, and I feel like it really does work when you just like flip that energy. It's so crazy. But happy, healthy, successful, I don't know, I think in 5 years maybe an engagement. I guess I don't really have a say in that, or even a baby. Yeah, I don't know. And a nice house. I will definitely be in my next property, and also to own some property. Now that's a lot. Normally I know people don't answer the 5-year plan because I feel like it is letting all your secrets out, but I think it's manifesting. Like for example, I will never sell the property that I'm in now. I plan to keep it and rent it, and this will be the start of like the properties that I own. Fingers crossed, touch wood, like I said, manifesting it by speaking about it. I don't know, I feel like I don't feel like I'm in a really good place at the moment, and I know there's a path mapped out for all of us. I so strongly believe that. So just honestly ride the wave. You'll get to where you need to be. I promise you, it all makes sense in the end. It's so true. Everything happens for a reason, and when you're literally like, what is the reason? Like, it will all make sense, I promise you. But let me quickly tell you what I just had on my lips. This Pretty Little Thing lip gloss actually, which they sent me the other day, which is called Nude Elude. That is my makeup done. I did curl my hair before I filmed this video, so let me brush the curls through. And, oh, that side's not great, is it? Oh god, this side's much better. Oopsie. Oh, sorry, my Morphe setting spray. I love this. It's honestly unreal. I actually forgot I was going to put on some eyeshadow, but I've been waffling. This video is probably going to be way too long. I've drunk half my beer, how rude. But cheers, bottoms up. Like I said, all the products I use will be linked down below. This is a dress. I feel like I'll get a few questions about this. It's the most beautiful green, and it's like a fluffy material as well. It's actually a dress from Pretty Little Thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Also, comment down below if there's any videos in particular that you want to see, or DM me on Instagram. I love you, and I will see you soon.